All right, all right. All right, all right, all right. Just a swamp thing, I guess. It just ascended from the Black Lagoon.
Come on, the bushes on them. Stab them. Shout out to anybody that gets that reference. And if you don't, I don't have time to explain it.
You just don't. I don't even get the reference. He ain't going to explain it to me either. So he damn sure ain't going to explain it to you. So y'all just better understand. That's just
You
how
just
it is.
have to sit there in that one spot and get it. Why you sitting in the
Said
car?
the rapist.
Are you? Imagine that happening for real. You just gotta sit there and accept your fate. You just gotta sit there in one spot and just take it. And then you spit on your forehead a little bit when you say it. Just by accident. You know, you be talking sometimes you spit on a nigga on accident, you be like, damn, my bad. Except he a rapist, so he don't.
He probably not going to apologize.
He's
for
definitely.
He's going to take it off your forehead. Everything fit with a little bit of spit. Commits to sexual assault. Okay, this is going bad. We got
the first 30 seconds of this what we doing?
Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. How y'all doing today? Welcome to another episode of Whatever Creams Your Twinkie. I am Flava Hype, and that is
a nigga that does not condone rape. That boy, Jack Boy.
Exactly. That is his new title.
I want to make sure we clarify that because, look, there's humor in everything, unfortunately, and I wouldn't make jokes about anything that, you know.
That's just the way it is. We understand. Yes, there are limits. Yes, we push the envelope sometimes, even like as comedians. I mean, we're not comedians, but you understand what's going on with that. We do it. We crack jokes about it. We don't necessarily mean, hey, go do it. It's funny. No, the fuck we don't.
No.
That's not
Absolutely not.
Nothing like that. We are against it completely, wholeheartedly, 1,000%.
Absolutely.
We're not against telling jokes about it, but. Sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's not. We don't know unless we tell the joke. So we tell the joke. We put the jokes out there. Y'all decide whether or not it's funny. Yeah, if you laugh at it, you laugh at it. If you don't, you don't. We're still going to tell the jokes. Anyway, but the act itself and all that's wrong as fuck.
Stay out of our comment section. Talking about some, you guys are so insensitive, you fucking assholes. How could you say, my sister was raped when she was 17.
That's absolutely horrible. I wouldn't want to hear about anyone having to go through that. Anyone who's close to you or close to a family, a friend, or anything like that. No one should have to go through that. If you're the type of person who does that, I really don't think there's any place for you in this world. I'm just putting that out there. Even, I know this shit goes on in different countries and the prisons and things like that. Man, you don't need to be here.
I would kill you. I have just acquired a car Chevy.
What?
I'll tell you what. I'll show you what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay. Now it hasn't made it back to the car yet because my girlfriend wanted to see it, and I was like, okay, I'll bring it. Now, here's the thing. If at any point in time you are in your car and you.
This shit says Gerber. That's company that make baby food. So they make babies and they make knives. They make machetes.
Imagine the same fucking company that make your little sweet peas for the baby and the mushy ass carrots and shit, make one of these motherfuckers. You are unsheathed on a nigga. You can tuck this bitch right next to you in the car, and if a nigga decide that you that nigga to try, you pull that bitch right up from by the seatbelt buckle and unsheath on his ass. A nigga should never be comfortable enough to think that he can't get unsheathed on. You can get two of these bitches. Put the other one on the other side, so when you open the door, bitch just fall out. Oh goddamn, car Chevy on the ground. I'm sorry guys, how y'all doing? Go in and get a sun kiss now.
Here's the thing. Gerber. So, after you get unsheathed upon, you can get cut the fuck up and turned into some baby food. That's how sharp this shit is. You will become, it will puree your ass So you just
They gonna poach your ass.
and then they put you in little jars and shit like this. So if you see a motherfucker with this and a whole bunch of little empty ass baby bottle food jars, don't fuck with them.
Make the correlation. Okay, save yourself the goddamn time and the trouble of thinking, oh yes sir, that's a good robbing person right there. A good candidate for getting robbed.
Baby bottle. You probably didn't think that when you woke up this morning.
That's a motherfucking fun fact about life. All the Gerber baby jars are full of people that used to be niggas and then they got unsheathed on. Goddamn Carchetti got pulled to start slicing that nigga up and turning them into a goddamn appetizer. You better leave these motherfuckers alone. You don't know who the fuck you cussing out in the goddamn car acting like you all tough. Alright, go ahead. And guess what's gonna happen? Say it again. Say it one more goddamn time. Say shh.
Now the baby has food for 3 weeks. Fucking around with your ass.
Off your dumb ass.
It's a road rage meal.
Cause you want to cuss a nigga out and you drive a goddamn cube.
That's the new meaning of roadkill. That's what it is. I'm telling you, you got Gerber. But this will not be an episode we talk about cutting niggas up and feeding the little Bobby over there.
I'm not gonna guarantee you that.
Well, okay.
I ain't gonna say
you might be cat food. Hey, if you get hungry enough, motherfuckers, all right.
Cannibalism. I ain't saying you should eat nobody. You should be fine. You should be able to
Cannibalism. You get fed to the cats.
Bunch of cats eating each other. Like, what y'all doing? Wait a minute. That just took on a whole different meaning in my head right when I said it.
I mean, it
Imagine
probably did.
pussies
I might have seen that video on a website or
I
two.
have. They was eating each other out. It was like 3 of them. I was like, y'all are having a great time. I don't know who all of y'all are. If y'all went to school together. Ron Jeremy.
Ron. One of the goats.
And shout out to Ron Jeremy.
Shout out to Ron Jeremy.
Directed and produced and filmed and participated.
You guest participated. You know good and hell well that man participated. That's how he got famous for his participation and his participator. His participation. Precipice.
Damn, nigga.
Participation tool.
Finish the sentence.
I was trying to get too specific with the words.
It's better than your voice cracking.
Hey, look, we're gonna. Okay, look.
Speaking into existence.
Then that should happen. That is tough.
Did it?
Nah, I did that shit.
Okay, I was about to fucking say. And look, we're gonna go ahead and just we're gonna clarify, not clarify. What's the fucking word? We're gonna fucking declare this right now. Nigga's voice will not crack. Hopefully during this episode.
We hope that during every episode. And just about at some point during every episode, my voice reaches peaks and lows.
The goddamn trouble goes up this nigga's neck. Nigga got
somebody keeps fucking with the equalizers and like they didn't mix it right. It keeps mixing and mastering and they keep going to this one's clipping. So we turn right down.
They keep fucking with the EQ settings on this nigga.
Damn.
Hey man, I was thinking about this shit earlier this week, bro. What if you got hit in the side of your face with a hot ass baked potato? I'm talking about like fresh out the oven. Fire! Bro, that shit exploded all over your face. What if it's loaded too?
Maybe. But
sour cream and cheese all over the goddamn place.
It's bacon.
Bacon? Chives?
Not the chives. Substitute the chive with just some extra sour cream. I'm a sour cream fan.
Okay. Nasty. Okay, I mean, that's fair enough.
This is white shit I want to put in my mouth. It's my business.
I mean, technically, I guess, when we busted out in a girl's mouth, I mean, I guess that's sour cream if you want to look at it like that. It's just not, it may not necessarily be made. I've heard pineapples make it come sweet, but I've never tried. I've also heard it didn't work.
But then again, you never tried it.
I've never tried, and I'm not.
I have not. I've had pineapple before. Not.
Oh, he hasn't tried it. Come. You wasn't saying.
Yeah. I'm like, you know what? Blueberries, right? No.
You got
Boysenberry. Ah, you tried to trick me this time. No, that's not what I'm saying.
You got unsheathed on, man.
That's right. He pulled the foreskin back. All right, I'm just kidding. These are jokes. They're just jokes. I don't do dude. That's not my thing. I don't do not butt power. I'm not an ass spelunker. But I mean, I'm just, and if you are, whatever.
Fuck as many male assholes as you want.
It's your
bro.
business. Do whatever you want to do.
I'm not judging you. Just don't try to include me.
Yeah, I'm just not, it's just not my thing. If you like pineapples on pizza, that's cool. I'm just not going to eat your pizza.
Yeah.
I don't think you shouldn't eat just because you like pineapples on pizza.
Yeah,
eat your fucking food.
That's fine. I don't give a fuck.
I'm just not going to put it on my pizza.
You want to stick pickles up your ass, my motherfucker?
How did we get from pineapple on pizza to pickles in sphincters?
Because these are both things that I would never do in 10 lifetimes.
Oh, okay. How about like a whole bunch of ketchup on macaroni and cheese?
I would probably unsheath on you for that.
Okay.
I'm not going. Okay. You can do it, just don't ask me if I want some. Because I will unsheath on your ass. I'm looking for every reason imaginable to unsheath on a nigga if you have not picked up on that.
Yeah. Like you get a brand new toy, you're gonna want to play with it.
This is what I'm saying.
What's the point in having? Are you gonna get a brand new Transformer and just leave it in the box? No, you gonna take your shit out. Yeah, there you go. Prime and all that shit. So no, you're not gonna want to just leave the toy unplayed with. Like you unzip the box on a brand new twat. You're not gonna just leave it there. You're gonna want to play with it. Fuck with it, do some shit with it.
Yeah, you gonna fuck it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a whole lot of fucking it going on. You don't see females don't go to X-Mart and buy the rocket propelled dildo with the fat head on it and just leave it.
This one girl one time was like, she does her thing, she gets it in. Hey, do your thing. So like this, it wasn't like super big now, but she turned it on and the shit started going. I'm like, I can't really fuck with that because there's no way I'm gonna be able to do I can't do the wacky noodle thing. It's just not happening like that. It doesn't bend that way. You want it straight or do you want it to try to find Nemo? I don't understand what it is that's going on there. I get it. It's meant to do that. And then it got a little whirly thing. Look, we can't compete. God, we can't compete with that shit. We can only hope that we're providing something that they will want except for that. Because if it's like, all they want is the... and then they got a battery power and they don't have to deal with our bullshit, we might be fucked up. We're gonna have to be in the corner somewhere just, firing off some knuckle children. That's gonna be our
and if you think I'm selling for that, you got me fucked up.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what we can do. Like, hey, I'll do this, and while I hit it from the back, I'll also give you a back massage. So that way, you'll be relaxed and contracted at the same time. So you don't know which way to go. So you wild with it. Like,
cream pie. Bust all in your bust, in your ear, in your neck.
What? That's so much cum.
So many different places. Why this nigga so full? How long has it been?
Oh, he was just saving up. Even like a year.
He had some in reserve.
Woo!
We are losing, bro. When it comes to toys, females got all types of little shit they can just put right there on the clit while they at work and just make we got a fucking fuck dog. You get caught with one of them if you want to.
Yeah. We don't have we can't be discreet with it. The closest thing we have is a fleshlight. We can't just put that like in our pocket.
It's a flashlight.
We can't put it in the wallet. It ain't nothing that'll really fit
on it.
Because unless we carry it in like a backpack, you be like, what you trying to blow up the building today? Like, nah, I just got some thing I need to take care of in a couple hours. What?
Yeah, something I have to take care of in a couple hours.
Don't question it because I'm trying to tell you right now. Just leave it alone. Everybody's safe as long as I get to take care of what I need to take care of. If I can't take care of what I need to take care of, then we might have a problem.
And that's going to be on you.
Yeah,
asking all these goddamn
questions. It's going to be on you. If you hear some whistling and whirling and I grab a cup real quick or something, just mind your business. Stay in your lane, okay? I don't need you to try to get off on an off ramp. I'm getting off on trying to see where I'm going. Like, no. Just go and drive to your place. And that's fine.
If you hear some of this, Keep walking.
That's me giving myself an applause because I've done a great job at the reports. I turned in everything I needed to turn in. I'm like, yes, finally, the finance reports are in.
Yay.
That's what it is.
Yay.
I'm just thanking myself.
We can't, bro.
Do we have a topic? Something
Hell
else? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to do that too. But, in addition to that, we're not going to just have an episode dedicated. Fuck it, you know what? I think we will at some point.
Man, we can do that. We can talk about how we ain't got nothing but this big bitch in the corner.
What the Bruh, the cat, we talked about the cat
I'm so
before.
goddamn tired of this cat. You know what?
No.
Okay, you're right. I ain't gonna do that.
You're right, son. She
In
on
no
the cat.
fast mode.
Man, she about to be in go away mode.
No.
Alright. I'm gonna present y'all with some shit. I'm gonna present it to him in the form of presenting it to y'all. And
In the form of a presentation.
I used to have a projector right here, and then I was like, okay, I'm tired of this shit. So
And then he got a cat.
I did. Fuck that goddamn cat, by the way. So
Yeah.
I ran across this thing on Facebook probably a couple weeks ago now, where this little kid made this post. I don't know, maybe it was on Reddit or something like that. The title / topic is "I've been depressed and suicidal because of my mom's OnlyFans." So I kind of read it real quick, give you the brief overview of what the fuck is happening, and you can kind of, express your opinion. So he says, I'm 13 and my mom is 33. Things at school were never great. Sort of short, so get picked on some, but not too much. Until one of my classmates showed me a picture of my mom, butt booty hole naked. I almost had a fucking panic attack, had to be excused from the classroom.
Wow.
Ended up not going to school for a few days, faking sick, because he was hoping that, he could let this shit cool off. And, by the time he went back, this shit would have been smoothed over and wasn't nobody worried about it no more. But, of course, that's not what the fuck happened, because they were basically waiting for this nigga like Goldberg in the corner waiting to spear a nigga to get back to school so they could be on his ass about this shit. So they've been on him nonstop. And it doesn't help that she advertises her OnlyFans on her personal Twitter account. So even if you don't have the OnlyFans and you got Twitter and you come across this bitch, it's probably her, spread. What? But yeah, it's everywhere. So now, not only do some grown folks know about it, and they busting nuts all over their keyboard and their mouse pad and shit, but this nigga's 13 and his friends know about his mom's OnlyFans, which means he's in like the 7th or the 8th grade, some shit like that. Damn. And it is really fucking with his mental because he can't get away from it. And it just makes me wonder how I would handle that situation.
Ooh. And at 13, you're not gonna really have a car to put that in, so you're just gonna walk around with it in your book bag. I guess.
No car shitty. It's gonna be backpack shitty. And if you go in there to get your science book and that bitch slip out or it's hanging, it's poking out the top because it's long, you can't hide that.
Yeah, you really.
Just like you cannot hide the shame from people being like, "Hey James, ask your mama if I can fuck next." Now you got your middle school friends talking about putting their little prepubescent dick in your mom because she got her OnlyFans account all over the place. Lord knows what she's putting on that goddamn OnlyFans. Probably putting soap up the pussy and all type. Look, I don't know. All I know is any bitch that will request you pay money to see the stuff that she got in the areas, the bitch is nasty. And the fact that she subjected her son to this shit, like she's presenting this shit on her Twitter. Nigga, anybody can get Twitter.
Yeah.
Anybody.
Right.
Including 13-year-olds. All they gotta do is lie.
Yeah, and I'm not even sure if As far as the OnlyFans go, if there's an age requirement that can't be bypassed, they're just gonna ask you a question: Are you 18? Yes. Yeah, of course I am. Of course.
Yeah.
Middle school, yeah, obviously.
Yeah,
Above 18.
absolutely.
So it's all about just the access is there. I couldn't imagine that because it's like we all know kids are cruel. Junior high school, shit.
Oh yeah.
Because everything is new to them. High school is still gonna be brutal. But it might be worse in high school, but in junior high, you've never experienced it before, so you don't know. Having them tell you that they saw your mom naked, it's probably gonna be a whole lot of fights because I couldn't see, a scenario where they talking about, hey, look, your mom got a mole on her left lip, and then you'd be like, huh? Like, look, check this out. Wham, that's her, right? Because she had the curls this day, and then your mom dropped you off. She had the same curl. That's your mom right there. Yeah, see that mole right there? Yeah, if you live, because she's about to, 4 more seconds, she's about to move the labia over, and then you'll see the lip. There it is. That's the little mole right there. It's just a little mole. It's like a little Cindy Crawford mole right there on the lip. Look like a piece of food, but it's not a piece of food. It's
now
a mole.
You're sitting there studying your mom's crotch.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't want to see that today. I'm trying to solve for X. So there's no way we shouldn't be looking at this in math class right now. Now, if it was anatomy or something, maybe. But not my mom. I'm just saying, maybe your mom. Where's your mom's OnlyFans? She don't have one. Damn it, man.
Are you
I'm going to have to
sure?
talk to her. I'm going to go look. Because maybe there's like a community of moms who OnlyFans.
Middle school moms OnlyFans version.
Yeah. Or just MILFs is all over the place. But now, on a serious tip though, I don't know how he's gonna get through that. That's gonna be traumatizing. That's gonna be something that's gonna leave a mark emotionally on him because these are, he's still growing through all this. These are, he's going through puberty now and having to deal with puberty and all, everything that's going on with school, all the peer pressure, new pressure, things like that. Then he has to deal with, okay, how am I going to defend my mom's honor? Or should he, because she put it out there like that? That's like, bruh, because you're thinking initially, oh, if they're talking bad about her, I got to defend her because it's your mom or, your family member, whatever the case may be. You automatically got to defend. But it's like, damn it, I can't defend it if she keeps putting it out there like that. That's going to be the toughest thing to do. So a conversation will have to be had at some point. And I don't know how a 33-year-old is going to explain to a 13-year-old, like, hey, everything's cool, blah, 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 blah. It's like, well, no, you're not going through this in junior high the way I am right now. Because your mom didn't have an OnlyFans.
You going to work with a bunch of other bitches that got OnlyFans.
Yeah. So it's like, it's completely different. That, I don't, damn, I don't know. Oof. I don't know how to get through that. I don't know if I could.
Because all she gonna say is, I'm grown. I ain't gotta explain myself to you. Bitch, you gotta do. In this particular set of circumstances.
Let me see the mole.
You get
it's for research purposes. Oh, shit.
Bro, imagine that shit. Imagine being a 13-year-old kid and knowing that the topic at the lunch table, every lunch table in the school, is your mom's vagina. Niggas that went on there and they took screenshots so they can go back and enjoy this glorious moment over and over again. They ain't got no credit cards, debit cards yet, so they can't buy the OnlyFans. But you bitches love giving sneak previews and shit.
Yeah.
Talking about some click the link in my bio, winky face emoji, you nasty bitch. And now the middle school niggas ain't got a hold of it. Not just any middle school niggas.
They can screenshot that. Because they don't have to pay for the thumbnail. It's just sitting there.
You subjected your son to that shit. Look. I understand. You're an adult. First of all, OnlyFans aggravates the fuck out of me anyway. Because you bitches is out here caking off niggas' curiosity. Caking off simple ass niggas that look at you and be like, damn, maybe if I get this bitch some money, she'll fuck me one day. That's how simple a lot of niggas are. And unfortunately, that's such an issue that bitches is out here getting paid off that shit. But I just want to know what does she work at Waffle House or something like that? Whatever she's doing for work must not be sufficient because
Waffle House employees are notorious for being maybe subpar in the attractive arena.
and they usually suck at life.
It's probably not always suck at. Hashtag OnlyFans.
That's you chilling in the living room with your mom. You got the remote next to you. Hey, Bobby, throw me that remote. Yeah, I bet you do want me to throw you something. You always throwing some shit. Man, you've been throwing it all goddamn week. Talking about throwing. What?
Throw that ass in a circle.
No, you good. Yeah. I bet you if I play some City Girls right now, your ass will jump up. It's working. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Talking about some thought shit. Yeah, that's you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I bet. Sometimes,
But that's that shit.
fucked up. Let's go ahead and kill her.
She got to go.
Get her
Unsheath.
out of here.
Unsheath.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to unsheath.
Sorry, Mom.
So sleep. I should sleep. All right.
Just.
Bobby, what are you doing? Shut up, bitch! God damn it. Now I can go back to school tomorrow and tell them you dead. That's the only way you can get. Because what else can you say? You can't save face from that. You can't. Nigga, I can only think of one thing. That is. That.
Moving. I mean, move.
I mean, you gotta go live with your dad. Hopefully your parents split up and then you can just go move and live with your dad. You ain't gotta deal with that shit. You can transfer schools and all that shit. Hopefully you come from a broken home and then you can go to the other side of the home that's broken and then it won't be as broken because you live with your dad. He might do a little crack every now and again, but at least he didn't have an OnlyFans. He got on drawers with the balls hanging out the side, some shit like that. Then again, maybe he does. Maybe you got your mom throwing it back, pussy lips all over the place. You got the mole on her left booty cheek, right up at the bottom, like right where the thighs is, like right where the thigh meat and the ass meet. She got a mole right there, and then your dad got another OnlyFans, and he wearing little stupid
ass meat. Thigh meat and the ass meat. So it's like the corner of the crease.
Yeah, that's where the ass meet the thigh meat. It meets it. Mm-hmm. It's meat. Both of them meat, but the thigh meeting the ass meat.
That's the meeting place. Got it.
And then your dad, his balls is hanging out the side of his underwear. Maybe both of your parents, maybe your dad dead. I don't know. This could really go a lot of different ways, and I really don't. You can live with your grandma, unless she also had. Okay.
I mean, she ain't number like 50.
But
So
yeah, about the same. Bitch got 27 grandchildren.
damn.
And that's not including the tens of thousands of.
Cause you know what? I just thought about something. Cause you said the all the kids in school. I want to ask this question. Kids. Okay. Wait. Hold on. It's. I mean, yes, but no. But hold on. I'm explaining. You'll understand why. If you're in school, guys, and you fucking the teacher, why the fuck are you telling people? Why the fuck are you telling some people? Because and you can get an easy A throwing some D. Probably gonna get some V and a BJ.
WTF is wrong with you?
Exactly. Why? Who are you telling? Why? And if the people you telling the snitching on you, who the fuck is wrong? What is wrong with them? Snitches get stitches. You ought to cheat on the motherfuckers that's snitching on you, and he'll let you borrow it. You chop them up. Make sure you use the purify setting on there. It's the third ridge right there. So when you cut them, it's like ruffles at ridges, but that has teeth. So it's like a gator, like that. So that's what you do. So stop telling on yourself. Stop telling people what you're doing, because you the one right there. You got like an A through all the school. They be like, damn, you must study real hard. Like, I sure do. I studied the hell out of this motherfucker.
Absolutely, nigga. master student. What's wrong with you? Yeah, nigga.
Yeah, she's like the best teacher I've ever had.
Yeah,
You know,
there's a lot of
she's
exploring.
extremely thorough in what she does.
Yeah. Studying is my strong suit, nigga.
Oh,
I
yeah.
study so much.
And I don't even care about, what the extra cost might be to have like, private tutoring sessions with her, because I'm trying to understand it. I'm trying to go to college. I'm trying to do something great with my life. I need the education.
You know what I'm saying? I'm fully committed to this shit. It's no matter, the more private, the better.
Exactly.
There's a lot of private involved.
Mm-hmm. Yes, all the privates get involved.
You have to take the private time because
yes.
it's harder to do what I do in public.
Hard.
So
it's got to be private. It's got to be.
It's not. It's a lot less hard. Well, it's more hard when it's private, but that's only because it requires more focus.
Yes. Now it's hard in public, but it gets real hard in private because it is one-on-one. It is rigid. It is.
It's a sticky situation when you really start to kind of get into the logistics.
Sometimes it can get a little slippery, and because you just got to work with it. You got to work your way through it. It might be a little tough at first. It might be a little difficult. You might not understand, but once you really get in there and really get to going with it, you'll start understanding. It's gonna get real smooth.
You just got to learn how to warm up to the,
Exactly. That's all you need to do.
You ain't gonna have no problem rising to the occasion once you've accustomed yourself to what you have warmed up. As long as it's warmed up, you straight.
You might think that the work is hard, but once you really get going, it gets real easy. And you might think the teacher's hard at first. Might be a little rough on you, but then the teacher kind of smooths out.
You know what I'm saying?
It gets better. Trust me, it gets better. And when you finally reach the end, there it is. I'm thinking about the end.
Yes, sir.
When you reach the climax of that education, when you reach the climax of your tutoring session, everyone should have a peak where you learn so much, and then you got to let it go for a minute. You got to let loose all the information. Because it's probably going to be a test at the end. That's when you explain and share everything that all the knowledge that has been built up. That's when you release it, because
it's a whole different ball game then.
Yeah, once you share that knowledge, damn, let her know what you're thinking. I mean, hey, look, she's letting you know what's on her mind. You let her know what's on your mind.
I'm telling you,
y'all share alike. You give her a piece of you give her some brains, she gives you some brains. So she's sharing her knowledge with you. And she went to college, so she knows a little bit more than you do about it. And she's just trying to explain to you what you need to do in order to get on her level of education.
Exactly.
So that's what it is.
That's all it is. And she can tell you all about the ball game. It's a whole different ball game.
Yes.
And she is a master at understanding the balls, the ball game,
the game of balls
that we are, because this is really all this is. School is it's a ball field. You just have to understand exactly what it is that you're good at on this ball field, and then whatever you're not good at. See, that's why the teachers are here. They're here to guide us through all of the pieces of this puzzle that we have yet to put together. They help us put it together, and then we can play every position on the field as it pertains to her. Whatever makes her the happiest in the classroom and during private tutoring, that's what you want to shoot for.
Yes,
you want to shoot that.
Yes.
You have to shoot.
I mean, let it go.
Let your aim.
Let it loose.
Let that junk loose and get your aim.
There's no sense in
down.
holding all that in, because it's like, look, you have so much knowledge, you have so much you want to share. Release it.
You gotta release it.
Release it. Because you don't want to walk around with all that pressure on you. That's too much stress. That's just too much stress.
Way too much pressure built up.
Look, we're going through junior high school. There's pressure. You gotta be cool with your friends. You gotta know how to talk to the ladies or whatever. You gotta do all that. And then you gotta keep your schoolwork up. And you got puberty. You going hormonal changes. There's so many different things going on. You gotta release that pressure somehow.
You have to. You do not want to be walking around here a stressed out 13-year-old. You got to find the best way to get all that up out of you. All that is in you, you got to get it out of you. You know what I'm saying?
And if someone is providing a canvas for you to be able to share and put all of you onto that canvas, the only way that you can really show them your gratification is by releasing everything. That's the best way. That's the best way to put it. Release it onto that canvas.
You have to, because that's why she provides you the canvas in the first place.
Exactly.
The point of the canvas is for you to express your art and yourself through all of that pressure that you have shot out.
They're gonna have 12-year-olds thinking they can really fuck their teachers.
They can.
What? What kind of misinformation?
You go to middle school.
Niggas don't get that book bag. All right, Mom, I want to catch the bus. It's 5:15. I know. I'm getting an early start.
Yeah, bright and early.
Meet my teachers early.
They will learn everything. Damn.
Good morning, Miss Calloway. I brought my goddamn supplies.
Flashlights. This is my dad's flashlight. I heard you can do something. I googled it.
How'd you Google it? Well, I mean, my family, my aunts have OnlyFans. Look, just know they told me about some stuff.
All right, so we do have another topic. Wow. Okay.
I got you.
Okay.
So, here's some more shit that I ran across.
Mm-hmm.
And there are no 12-year-olds involved in this. There was a message thread that was shared, also on Facebook.
Okay.
Where guy and a girl, they're in a relationship, right? The girl texts her dude to let him know that she just got a job. I don't know if this is something that she's been working towards or went to school for, but she just got a new job making $70,000 a year.
Okay. Ooh.
So, of course, they're both excited as fuck.
Hey, yeah.
He's excited for her. She finally got a dope-ass job. Of course, she's excited because A, that's a shit ton of fucking money. And B, it's a brand new fucking job. So he texts her back. He's like, babe, that's so great. That's excellent. I'm proud of you. Congratulations. Now,
I'm sorry. The camera distracted me. I'm sorry. I should be focused here. But, that little jump sideways thing they be doing, it really distracts the hell out of me. And I'm like, bro, are you seeing something over there that we all need to be aware of? I don't know what's going on.
Cats be seeing phantoms and shit. It's a goddamn poltergeist over there.
Is a cat up on?
Yeah. Yeah, she is.
Okay.
That nigga is the dude from Splinter Cell. Hey, look, I love cats, okay? Especially when compared to the other animals that exist in the world. But when you got one in your house constantly doing the same shit, consistent with crackhead behavior, it gets a little bit...
Smoking some McCrack. Oh my goodness. Man. Now granted, sometimes it is extremely funny. Sometimes it's very funny. But a lot of times it's very annoying because you don't know what's going on. You trying to relax and all of a sudden you're just jumping and running around. Like, did you see an alligator or something? What are you running from and what's going on? Do I need to be aware?
Can't I see it?
Why
Why the fuck is it you running from dumb shit?
Where did the investigator come from? Like, damn, I want to make sure I understand what's going on. Do I need to unsheath?
I'm about to say, because if I need to unsheath, I need to know right now. I don't.
Oh my goodness! But anyway, so yeah, I apologize for being distracted. I was just the jumping and the sudden movements really kind of caught my eye.
Fucking with blinds and shit. I hate, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take her out back and let her run around. Spend some energy. Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Don't unsheath on the feline. Okay, but yeah.
So dude. Yeah, he texted the girl. He was like, man, babe, that's great. I'm so proud of you. And they're both happy. And he was like, now I can quit my job and focus on my mental health. Now, some people may have already made up their mind about this dude. And they're like, oh, hell no. That's weak ass shit. Fuck you. Look, that's part of the goddamn problem with society. The niggas can't. Anyway, I ain't gonna get ahead of myself just yet. So the girl was like, fuck you talking about quit your job. And he just went on to say, I've been having some real fucked up mental issues. I've been dealing with a depression, and I've kept it under wraps because I didn't want you to. I'm not trying to have nobody throw me a pity party, basically. So I've just been kind of trying to deal with it, but it's taking a toll on me. If you got this job now, I can quit my job. And I can start seeing a therapist and get this shit sorted the fuck out. Like, so he's making an effort to try to do something about it. Okay, he's like, I just need a month. And the girl was like, No, I'm not. I'm not cool with that. Yeah, I'm about to be making $70,000 a year, but I can't support no man. Now, mind you, this nigga's been holding them both down. At least from what I took from the message thread, this nigga's been holding them both down. I guess up until the point where she got this job, and now she doesn't have to rely on his money. So he been looking out for both of them for all this time, which is something else that he said in the message thread. He was like, I'm just asking you to look out for me the same way I've been looking out for you. I need a month. And I'm, that's all he said. He didn't say this, but I'm guessing, that means after a month's time, if I still don't have this shit together, then, I guess that's on me. I'm going to try to figure that out. Or maybe he one of them niggas that just doesn't hold himself accountable, and he's just going to get mad at her for not, for not being okay with him not being okay after a month. But long story short, and I've kind of already said the long story, but just to sum it up, she said even with her making $70,000 a year, and he's been looking out for both of them all this time with his job, despite what he's been going through, she can't support him. Just because he's a man, she can't support no man. And by the end of it, Buddy was like, you know what? I was just fucking around. I just wanted to see how down you were. I just wanted to see if you were actually in this with me because you fucking cared about me. I didn't quit my fucking job. But since I see what type of bitch you are now, pack your shit and get the fuck up out my crib. You got your job now. You don't need me. You could have supported a small fucking village with $70,000 a year. I'm asking you to look out for just me and you for a month's time till I get my shit right. And she tried to act like she knew he was just playing and laughed that shit off. And he was like, nah, you weren't playing. You said exactly what the fuck you wanted to say. Fuck off. That's how that went. And for any female that's like that, I just want to say, fuck you with spiked dick with tetanus on it. That's a bunch of bullshit. And chlamydia.
Chlamydia?
Chlamydia. Chlamydia.
Yeah, okay.
Chlamydia.
Because I don't know what disease that is now, but
I don't think you want it, whatever.
Nah, that's
you grow an alligator tail.
That's beyond ointment. You can't just smear some antibiotics on that.
I'm not saying there ain't enough antibiotics in the world for that shit. No. You grow an alligator tooth out your dick.
Yeah, the alligator, the tooth of the gator. So, and you can't. We're going to go over something else about if I keep going.
Gator tooth with the pimped out. Okay, I'm sorry. Hey.
Big time. Okay, here's my issue with it. Probably about the same as him, because I'm thinking I am an advocate for mental health, and that goes across the board for everyone. Just, whatever it takes and whatever you need to do to make sure that you are right up here. This is going to affect like pretty much every aspect of your life. So get that shit right if you can. And if you recognize that you need some help and assistance or whatever the case may be, and you're doing what you can to provide yourself with that, provide yourself means to do that, and you have plans to do it, and you follow through with those plans, do it. It's exponentially important for you to make sure that all this is working as well as it possibly can. And he said, I understand he love you now, I'll just kidding, see what But if that were true, and she really honestly felt like, no, I can't do it, I can't, you're a man. Well, what's the point of that? Like, it's a relationship, or what I think a relationship is, you kind of look out for each other. And for a month, you just got this job that's like up here with it. He's been holding it down for however long. I assume it's longer than a month.
Yeah, because he was making significantly less than $70,000 fucking dollars a year,
and still holding down two people, for a significant amount of time. He asked you for a month so he can get himself right. Just for a month. It might not all be cleared up in a month, but if he is on the road to recovery, and then he's able to work out, okay, I can get back in my job, I can make sure I make these appointments to the therapist, all that. Within a month's time, get it straightened out to where he's on that road to recovery and getting himself right up here mentally. What's wrong with that? it's a month. I mean, and that really doesn't matter. If it was a year or whatever, if he's starting that road to recovery and he's making sure that he is doing what he is supposed to be doing to make sure that he is mentally stable, psychologically stable, emotionally stable, all that, why in the world would you not support someone who's doing that? That's beyond me. It doesn't matter whether or not he has a penis. He's a human being who recognizes that he needed help, seeking that help, going for it. Ask you to look, just support me while I do this because this is going to be good for both of us. She said, nah, can't do that. I'm making this money. Can't support you. Why the fuck not? And I didn't say I'm quitting to become a bum. I mean, not me or him or whatever. I'm gonna just sit there. I'm gonna just eat Doritos all day and drink Powerade. I don't give a fuck anymore. You got a job. Handle that.
Couch gonna be cheesy as fuck.
I mean, cheesy, gritty, all kind. You might catch some couch herpes. Just I have in there with an M&M on his dick. Something, whatever. Who knows? That's not, even if that's not the case. He's saying he's giving you a specific reason why he needs you to support and help in that way. What?
I just picture the M&M being stuck to my dick as I've been laying down on it. Naked, wiping my dick all over the couch cushions. And it's an M&M stuck to it, a green one. My fault. I'm too physical sometimes.
That's funny as fuck.
Shit gonna hurt, you gotta peel it off.
Yeah, you hope it's an M and getting like the M done worn off.
Damn.
So now it's just a green candy. I don't know. And that's not the point.
The dog come up and try to bite it off your dick.
Unsheathed. You sit around on the couch unsheathed. So the dog's like, fuck it. You're like, hey, not so hard. Just go to the left a little bit.
Not a dog. What?
Look, the dog has to learn.
But the dog gay now. He licked the M&M off your dick, bruh. Which means he probably wrapped, you know how long dogs' tongues like? He probably wrapped his whole tongue around that man's dick. Just to get one M&M off that bitch.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Man, no, bruh.
It's the M&M, man.
No.
M&Ms are delicious.
I wouldn't do that shit for M&M. I wouldn't do that shit for a Klondike bar. I'm not licking nothing. Alright, you know what?
Yeah, but you're speaking in terms of you, like, but what if you were the dog?
Oh, if I was the dog, yeah, I'd probably be doing some gay ass shit. Dogs sniff each other's ass and just start fucking. Dog don't have to ask the female dog for consent or nothing. Just ram that dog dick right inside that sweet dog.
Because there are no canine lawyers.
What if it was? You saw an upper dog walking upright with a suit on and a briefcase.
Like Brian from Family Guy.
You open his statement, lawyer.
Wait. We're getting way off topic. I'm sorry. I'm trying to reel it back in because I was like, damn, we're about to have Law and Order. No, sorry, this is Canine Paw and Order.
Canine Victims Unit.
Oh snap! The KVU.
Paw and Order KVU. Oh shit. Hey man, I can't promise y'all niggas we ever gonna have a normal show, man. This is what the fuck you came for, and this is what we woke up for. Fuck it, here's what it is. I'm unsheathed today.
That man said,
Just gotta do it on beat, bro. Then a little breakdown part when they did nigga. Like this nigga can sing. This dog is Usher. He's an Usher of the Paw and Order world. I don't know where you practice that.
Probably not. I don't know who the actor is gonna be.
We'll say Airbud, but he out of here. Airbud was an excellent athlete.
Yeah, he was.
It's tough. We have gotten so far off topic.
So, yeah, we did. What were we talking about? Oh, yeah, supporting them, but not, like, look, if you go on, you're gonna want God to support you, and he's a great guy. If he's looking for a bit of time to reconfigure himself and seek help, and then the female's like, nah, I can't do that. Well, then what does that make you as a female, as a partner?
What do you think?
If he did that shit to you, what would you call him? That's exactly what you should probably call yourself. Just putting that out there. ×2, because you're just like, fuck it, you don't need help. He has a penis, he can do it all.
And that's y'all's fucking problem. Y'all have made up in y'all's mind what a man is disqualified for automatically from life. A nigga ain't supposed to feel shit because he's a nigga, and if he feels something, then that's gonna cut into what he can do for you. Imagine what type of selfish bitch you got to be to subscribe to that way of thinking. Think about that shit. If a relationship involves two people, why should it be okay for the one person to think that the only thing that matters is their satisfaction, their happiness? So what's the other person there for? Why are you in a relationship? You don't want a boyfriend, bitch. You want a motherfucking slave.
For 12 years?
As long as that nigga will allow. Bitches
you can't help him out for a month. But go ahead.
You can't. You're right. That's exactly what the fuck I'm saying. A lot of females, and this will kind of tie into a whole nother topic that we'll get into probably in the next episode. But y'all have got to stop telling yourself that these gender roles exist only when it's convenient for you. Because if a nigga was to treat you like he expects you to cook, clean, and take care of the fucking kids because you're a woman, you have a fucking issue with that. This nigga was supporting you and him. Yeah, you should. Because as a grown man, I can wash my own fucking clothes. I don't need you to sort out my drawers and wash them. I don't need you to wash the socks with the fucking cum stains on them, which I don't even have those because I use a towel like a regular fucking person. But either fucking way, I don't need you to wash none of that shit. My mama taught me how to wash clothes when I was like 10, 11 years old. Nigga, I know how to wash clothes. I can cook well enough to sustain my motherfucking life. I know how to wash my own dick. I don't need you to babysit me, nigga.
But if you want to wash my dick, I mean, I'm not necessarily going to be opposed to that. But I'm just putting that out there for me. You know, and that might be something new. That could be our thing in a relationship.
Could be.
You know, you like the, take a little towel and you get the balls, I get the shaft. You know, we work together. It's a team.
Let's loo for the dick. We in this together, right? Loo for the dick. Just scrub it.
Yeah.
Help me get the dirt off my dick.
Please.
I've been at work all day.
Yes, I think, and your mouth looks so clean. so clean. Don't put soap in your mouth. Just put this in there instead. Loofah.
This shit starting to sound like a commercial, nigga. Yeah. It's on that bitch OnlyFans, ain't it? That's that exclusive content right there.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I guess, look, man, I could go on and on and on about this shit. The last thing I'm going to say on it is, there are so many people who absolutely refuse to admit that they have an issue. And not only do they refuse to admit it, of course, if they refuse to admit it, the natural next step is they're going to pretend they don't need help. This nigga has realized this issue and has verbally professed to you that he wants to get help. He is trying to get help. He needs to get help. He's addressing what it is that is detrimental to him, that's affecting him negatively, which could translate to a lot of different things in a relationship. And then it's really going to start cutting into the way he is towards you and around you. This motherfucker has a sense of accountability. Whether he was bullshitting or he wasn't bullshitting. He said he was bullshitting just to see her reaction, and that's, didn't take long for him to see where the fuck her head was at and what type of bitch she really was. So, I don't know how long he was with her or whatever like that, but so many people on this planet, rational, logical, mature people, would kill to have somebody in their life that admits when they're fucking wrong. Instead of pretending that they don't have an issue and then projecting and then acting like the other person did something wrong just because they don't want to admit that they fucked up. This motherfucker didn't do none of that shit. He did all the shit that you would want him to do.
You probably expected him to do it because he's a guy, but yeah.
It's like so many of you bitches will completely ruin the one thing that you want. There's bitches out here that like a nigga so much they will treat him like shit, and then once he finally says "fuck you, bitch, I'm out," will sit there and act like she just made the biggest mistake of her life, and that maybe she shouldn't have fucked it up, and maybe she should have treated the nigga like he meant at least a little bit of something to her. But you will spend months upon months upon months not giving a fuck about this nigga until you finally lose him. You could have did everything that was necessary to keep this relationship going. This nigga did everything. He expressed and displayed all the qualities of a man that would be the most appealing to any woman that knows what she wants and that actually wants something real with some fucking substance. And you shit on this nigga's feelings as he say he going through a depression and want to see a therapist, and you making $70,000 a year, which is roughly a little bit under $6,000 a month, and you can't take care of him because he has a dick attached to him. That's the only reason. There's nothing else to it. You're a man. You need to be a man. And apparently being a man means saying fuck you to my own emotions, pretend that I'm perfectly fine every single time. This is why niggas be so goddamn angry. Because niggas are forced to conceal their emotions behind this motherfucking false ass safety net of I'm a man, I can't be emotional. Yeah, I can't cry. I can't be sad. I can't feel shit. Regardless of what I go through, I can't feel shit. I gotta keep pushing and be a man. You can be a man by trying to push through it, but that don't mean that I'm not allowed to feel shit. So if I'm asking you to look out for me, same way that I would have looked out for you if the shoe was on the other foot, what is your issue? What's your point of being in a relationship with me and saying you love me and you care about me if you only gonna do that shit as long as I'm appeasing you?
I love what you do for me. Not you. I don't love you. I just love what you do for me.
Exactly. I love the attention. I love the fact that you buy me food and gave me a place to stay.
Like I said before, they in love with your hand, not with your heart. And that's some real stuff. Yeah. I mentioned this a long time ago about sponges. Dude. They just soak up shit. You can't get nothing from them. Their entire job is just to absorb. That's it. Only way you can get pouring into them, they're just absorbing. That's it. They're getting bigger. They're like, oh, you're great. You do this for me. They just keep swelling up. They're not giving you anything. They're just swelling up.
No shit.
Like, damn. Eventually, I'll probably run out of some shit. You mind, putting something back in like, oh, it's, whatever. What? I mean, hey, thanks. What?
Fuck you mean, thanks, bitch? You know what? I'm tired of unsheathing. I've unsheathed so many times on this episode, and it's so fucking necessary. Y'all gonna learn about this fuck shit. What the fuck? What are you contributing to my life? If you ain't gonna be down for me the same way I'm down for you, what the fuck do I need you for?
And then here comes, oh, I thought you was a real man. You don't need to talk to me like that.
Define real man.
Yeah.
Look me in my face.
Probably can't do it.
Look me in my face and tell me what real man means to you. That's how you fuck up a stupid person. Ask them why. If they tell you they feel some shit, ask them, oh, what make you say that?
Most of the time, they probably can't tell you.
They're gonna look.
They'll be stuck right there. That's it. They'll have to reboot at that moment.
The bitch gonna start buffering.
You'll get the swirl. At that point, their Windows will be not responding. It's not responding.
All you gonna hear is the doop.
That's the elevator dropping back to the bottom floor. Oh, Snapdragon.
Y'all gotta stop being so selfish, bro. And I don't think I'm disqualifying niggas from being selfish. Anybody that was in that situation, I would have been like, there's no reason that you should You shouldn't have to be with somebody that puts everything that you feel on the back burner because they only prioritize what they think. But they don't even have any foundation for what they think or what they feel. All they know is, this is how I feel because some other bitch told me I'm supposed to feel this way.
Oh my goodness.
Men ain't supposed to have emotions, or so I've been told, so that's just what the fuck I'm rocking with. I'm not even gonna think about that and formulate an original opinion so that I can come up with something that makes rational sense. I'm just gonna run with some shit that some other bitch told me, and then some other bitch behind her co-signed, and then a bunch of other bitches behind them agreed, and they was holding up signs, no emotions for men and shit. Yeah, Krusty Krab is unfair. These bitches got men can't have emotions, all types of stupid ass shit. And y'all wonder why these niggas keep fucking y'all and leaving. Same way you looking out for yourself, they looking out for themselves. They get what they want, they get the fuck up out of Dodge. Either because he's a piece of shit, or because you ain't worth the time. You are worth nothing more than being a dipping sauce for my chicken tender.
Wow. Wow. Motherfucking honey mustard. Wow. Yeah. That's some shit right there. I didn't even. Now I'm yeah. That's pretty much it. That's how I. Damn. I'm gonna just sit here and stutter the whole time if I keep going. So yeah, he said it. Honey mustard.
I just need motherfuckers to reevaluate the value of their character. Are you even a motherfucker that is worth me being around? Are you worth my time? Are you worth my effort? Are you worth all the shit that you desire and expect or even demand that I be as a man in order for you to feel like I'm worth your time? Are you even worth mine? Are you worth anybody's time? Are you worth any fucking thing?
Damn.
What do you contribute? And this goes for niggas too. If you feel like your girl is on bullshit and all this and that, but she looking out for you, she holding you down, and she is being everything that you would want a dope woman to be, reevaluate your character and who the fuck you are as a person. Are you worth her time? Are you worth all the shit that she does for you? You need to be able to be honest with yourself, bitch. / nigga. Look yourself in the fucking mirror. Do this. Say this. Who am I? If somebody offered to just grab my dick and just slap herself in the face with it and treat me like all kinds of kings and shit, am I worth that? Do I have the resources to repay her and thank her and give her the gratitude that she deserves for being a face dick slapper? Look how committed she is to sucking on that dick, showing me affection and loving a nigga and giving a fuck about my well-being, asking me if I ate, and still cooking me some shit after I said, hell yeah, I should be good for a little bit. She cooked you some shit for you to have after that little bit has expired, nigga. She give a fuck about your life. Who are you? Who am I? Do I deserve this bitch? Do I give her the same energy in return? Bitch, who am I? Does my pussy smell like trout? Do I even have anything to offer this nigga?
Trout. Tilapia.
If you got the seasoned salmon pussy, bitch, don't be out here acting like niggas ain't shit. Because neither are you. I understand your pussy and your butthole is like upstairs, downstairs neighbors, but that does not mean them motherfuckers are supposed to smell the same.
Yeah, if you open it up and it smells like the inside of a bunion, you probably you might see someone.
No, you open a sardine can, shit hit you in the face.
What?
Yeah, the smell.
I mean, I'm not that aggressive with the can open. I'm not that aggressive with opening the legs. It's just, yeah. anchovies or whatever. Probably not anchovies. I don't know. It might be. That's probably not good either.
I'm just look, man.
But that there's nowhere to go after sardines and anchovies, especially after it's been open. And
It is somewhere to go. Goddamn
away,
acid bath.
Away.
Dip yourself in goddamn sulfuric acid. Get yourself the fuck up out of here. Just get up out of here. Because if your shit smell like an open sardine can, there's only so much douching and dove you can put up in that bitch. It's a wrap. Your pussy's expired.